Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. He's across midfield. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Herbert to the air again. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go on 4th down with Herbert. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He's to the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the Niners 48.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Kappa. Only trips right.
To throw, it's Herbert. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Throwing now is Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Now it is first and goal. Throwing, Herbert. And he's in. Hayden Hurst, touchdown Chargers. Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for two. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for two. Now Herbert. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover two is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. They send the tight end in motion. Now Herbert. That is caught back corner of the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Samuel gonna see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Purdy works out of the pistol. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 46 yards on the road. And the 49er first down.
A first down throw for Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Oh, run with Dobbins. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Herbert. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Davis now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He connects with Palmer on that taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards. Herbert now on first down. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Chargers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Crowd right.
Here's a run. And he bounces it to the outside. And he's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Not much develops there. Get this to about the 43. Second down and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, he'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll air one out for Palmer. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Hey, Ram.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st down, Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
5-9.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That was good for 29.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a 1st down.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49ers 15-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Dobbins. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards. Now, 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. We need 2. Here's Purdy. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
21. 12, 12. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Finding the tight end. Here's Will Dissly. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. From the gun, it's Herbert. There is his tight end, Dissly. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end. Yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's first down. One last shot now for Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.